All right, so whenever you receive the uprights, you have the option to purchase the Loofah Racing Upright hardware pack. This will include everything you need to mount the upright to the car. It does not include the hardware to mount the wing to the upright. That varies based on your application, so we don't provide that. You'll have to get that yourself. Grade 8 is required. So first step is going to be mounting the upright just like so, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to have these nuts and bolts and washers and everything, and it will come in the pack exactly in the arrangement that you need to have it. So what we're going to do is you'll put the bolt, then you put your lock washer, and then you put your washer. And what we're going to do is you're going to stick it through the hole. Then you take in another washer, and sometimes this is easier on the first one if you just bring this out all the way. So that's going to go there. Then we're going to take the spacer that is provided. That goes there. One more washer goes there, and you sandwich that spacer in there. And then the washer and nut will go on the other side. So let's go ahead and put this second one on. So again, lock washer, washer, into the hole, washer, in, spacer, washer. Okay, now these are ready to go in. So you can just slide this in. And if you want to do one at a time, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, those are kind of sitting there. And what I like to do is I take the nuts and I'll just kind of hand thread them on just to make sure that none of this falls off. Okay, and go to the other side here. From this point, you want a 14mm wrench and a 14mm impact, or something like that. You can do it by hand if you want. I never do. So what we're going to do is we need to get the back sides now. So this bottom one is the easy one. The other side, the driver's side of the car, this isn't a problem. This isn't here. This one is very difficult to do. So what I like to do is do the bottom one first, just to keep it kind of in place. So you put the washer in, and you put the nut on. Very, very easy. And tighten it, good to go. All right. The technique I have developed for getting this one is the pinching. So you like crab pinch it around here and hold it in place, and then you screw it. So first we're just gonna simply put the washer in place. Okay. All right, washer's on there. And now you're gonna take the nut and do the crab pinch. So you kind of just lay it back here, crab pinch it, get it kind of at the end of the nut there, and then just twist it with your hand. And just like that, it's on. All right. So those are all, everything's hand tightened, everything's loose. At this point, what I highly recommend doing is doing this exact same thing to the other side. So you get both uprights exactly like this, nice and loose, okay? Then what you want to do is mount the wing. So you'll mount the wing on top, bolt it in with your hardware, okay? Get everything loose fit, and then what you're wanting to do is to make sure that this is nice and aligned. So with these spacers, that's really helping you keep everything straight. So from here, let's imagine we already have the other upright on and the wing is on, right? We're just imagining that. So now we're just gonna come in here with our 14 millimeters, and we're just gonna, just enough to get it nice and tight. And on the top one, it's a little more tricky. It's all about the angle. It's all about the angle that I don't have. Go to the open inside, that works a lot better. All right, now that's all mounted nice and tight. This will kind of auto adjust to where it needs to be to keep it nice and flat. So then from there, what you would want to do, take these off because you don't really need them. This was, for now, this was just to hold it in place so that the upright wouldn't fall until you got these bolts tightened. Okay. This is where you do this, you get the other side done, you get your wing on, and now you're ready to bolt your bumper in. So this is a Ropey Racing version 1. It's what I have. These uprights are universal. So they work for any, including the OEM. So what I'm gonna do here is just get this sitting here. Come in. Put your nuts in place. Okay. And these take a 15 millimeter. So I've swapped to the 15. And what I like to do is to do the middle one first. And that's it. So if you do that on all the sides, everything's mounted, everything's set up, you're good to go. That's all it takes.